In this simulation video, we'll quickly review the process to attach the joist and beam caps. These caps will be used anytime there is an exposed opening on the end of a joist or beam. Before we get started, here's a list of the recommended tools and safety equipment you'll want to have on hand when working with our Evolution steel framing product. Know that all posts must be temporarily braced until fully stabilized and permanently connected with framing or other structural members. For deck frames, this means that all beams, joists, hangers, and any blocking that shores up the structure should be in place before the bracing can be removed. In short, the deck frame should be fully assembled and secured first before bracing is removed from the assembly. Let's first take a look at an example of where a joist cap would be needed. In the example here, there are a couple of joists that are being used as rim joists to cap all the span joists in the build. However, when we look at the ends of the rim joists, they are currently open and exposed. This opening, if left unaddressed, will allow pests such as insects to have a place to make nests inside the hollow structure of the joist. To prevent this, slide a joist cap over the end of the exposed joist. Note, the tabs will go over the outside edges of the joist, as shown. With the cap held in place, secure it to the joist using 2 Evolution self-tapping screws. And that's it. The joist has now been capped. Repeat this same process anytime there will be an exposed joist opening in a build. Let's now see how this process looks for the beam cap. The beam cap will be used to cap the end of any exposed beam. This is something that will pretty much need to happen at every build, considering the ends of the beams are usually exposed. To cap the end of the beam, slide the beam cap over the end of the beam with the overlaps on the outside. Then attach the beam cap using 2 Evolution self-tapping screws. A special circumstance for the beam caps can happen when using a double beam setup. In this instance, it may be best to attach the caps with overlapping edges alternated on the outsides of the beam so they do not come in between the 2 beams. Then install any double beam tracks on the top and bottom and secure the caps using Evolution self-tapping screws. Note that it's best to pre-drill holes for the screws when the screw needs to pass through multiple layers of material. This will prevent the need to apply excessive pressure that could potentially snap the screw. For more information on our steel deck framing products, including where to buy, stop by our website at fortressbp.com/framing. And don't forget to check out our other Evolution steel framing videos as we continue to help our customers steal the show.